because there is a lot to talk about. How's everybody doing today? We doing better, chat? We doing better? There was a lot of assumptions made yesterday, and I jumped the gun a little bit on some assumptions, and I shouldn't have. Having said that, Lakers suck. Yep. Chat. I jumped to a lot of conclusions yesterday, and that's on me. That's on me. Question is, chat, what are we going to do now? The pirate era is going to happen. The pirate faction is going to happen. It's in game, all that, everything. They're not going back on it. What are we going to do about it, though? What can we do about it? What can we do about it? Here's our options, chat. Gonna show you love for Disguised Clone Trooper. I'm not doing Disguised Clone Trooper gameplay stream. I'm not. Chat, here's the issue. And I'm gonna do this, chat, just for you guys. The rest of this era and all of next era, instead of whining and complaining about it every single day, I'm just not going to spend the money on the era. I'm not. I may get the money. I may have a job, funds to do so, but I'm just not going to. Have you finished Jedi Fallen Order yet? I have not. I have not finished it yet. I need to finish that game. It's a good game. But chat, there's nothing more that we can do. We can't. There's only so much we can do, and our wallets will speak best. If we don't invest in the era, then maybe that'll say something. But the point is, chat, we just have to be more open-minded, in my opinion, when it comes to this era. And if it's something that we're not into, I was in the wrong yesterday. I just complained for an hour straight. SWGOH Overlord called me out for it. I'm just not going to spend money on this era, chat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit back and be like, okay, we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to complain every 5 seconds. We're just not going to spend money on it. And that's how I'm going to let you guys know what I think of the era. So you're gonna be a SWGOH streamer who does nothing in game? I'm not gonna lie. I was so upset. I didn't even finish my stream. Hi TOB. Looks like you feel better. That's good. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I appreciate it. It's just, I don't know, chat. I don't know where this game is going, and just to wait until we see reasonable change, chat, I'm just not going to invest in the game financially. I will still do GAC streams. I will still do Territory War streams. Ran a poll on my stream this morning. Over 70% will do the Pirate Era free-to-play. Yoder, I did a poll on my own stream. We had over 20 votes. We decided as a community that 80% of us either don't want it or we're just like meh. And I don't blame us. I don't blame it. And I think that's going to be the biggest thing. But no, I think that's the biggest thing that we have to do. Right, Yoder? As content creators, it gets annoying if we just complain about the same thing over and over again. But if we just start like, all right, yeah, this is the next era, we're not investing in it, that's our decision. And we're not complaining, that's just what we're deciding to do. Because we don't want to support what they're coming out with for the game. bunch of crybabies, LOL, W's. But if we don't get Snoke this year, I will nihilist insta. I mean, valid. A nihilist insta-kill may be in order, Yoder. A nihilist insta-kill may be in order. What were you expecting instead? I wasn't here yesterday. I was honestly hoping for Clone Wars Season 7, New Republic, Old Republic. My only issue, chat, is this feels like what I've heard the analogy as the Disney era. And I will say it feels like Disney went to them and said, okay, we need you to do content on this. We need you to cover these characters. And that's what they're doing. So it's not CG's fault, I would say, but I've been telling you all year this was coming. Yeah. But the point is, it just feels like a Disney era. But chat, we're not going to sit here, complain, moan about it, cry about it. No. I think the biggest thing that we can do, chat, as a community, is just, if we're not interested in it, do it free. It'll be just like the Bad Batch era, chat. That's why I'm going to do it. That's the best analogy someone told me in my DMs. They said, know what? Hey, I hate this era idea. I hate the pirates. I was like, yeah. I'm like, hey, but you gotta be open-minded. They're like, oh, no, we're open-minded. It's just going to be another Bad Batch era where we don't invest in it. They're already giving you Dark Side clones and new Temple Raid. Why you need more? They're giving us a Lord Vader team that we should have gotten when Lord Vader was originally released. But I think that is a good way to look at it, chat. This is an era that, I mean, I've been playing the game that way for years, so no problem, LOL. Chat, here's the thing. Again, I think that's the best way we can look at this, is we look at it as, okay, we don't care about this era. All right, we're just going to do another Bad Batch era where we just hoard up our relics and see if the next era is better. Right, chat? Just hoard up our crystals, hoard up our resources, or go for something that we're actually interested in, right? All you're asking for was a Jedi Temple Raid, and you can't be happy about... No, we're happy about the Temple Raid. No, this is a great era. Me, Yoder, Swag Frog, Arnold, Rabbit Beaver, we're all happy about the Jedi Temple Raid. We're just not to the moon about this raid. So I think that's the big thing that we need to remember, chat, is just don't complain, don't insult the devs, don't talk bad about Meathead. Meathead is not at fault. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong, chat. Meathead's not in the wrong. He's just the messenger. I think we're just going to treat this as Bad Batch era where they won't make a lot of money. We're just going to hoard our resources, hoard our crystals, and see what we get next era. And then if the next era is better, then we'll invest in it. If not, we're just going to hoard again. And that's how it is. We have the right as players to play the game as we want to, right? That's what we have a right to as players of the game. We don't get to say what's in the game or what's not in the game, what they put in, what they don't put in. But we do have a right as players to decide whether or not to invest in it. Whether we invest in it free to play or whether we invest into it pay to play, right? Whether we invest our money. I've talked to other content creators. I've talked to some people within the community. There's a lot of sense of, okay, hey, this next conquest round, I'm just going to go to Sector 4 and I'm just going to farm Datacrons. That's what I'm probably going to do, chat. I'm not even going to go for Sector 5. I don't care about the crate. I'm just going to get my Jocasta new shards and I'm going to move along, right? And then others are like, oh, I'm going to go for the side front. I'm going to finally get Bo-Katan. Or, hey, I'm finally going to get the, what you call it? What's up, Jad TJ? Era, anyways. But that's what I'm saying, chat. What I'm saying is, it may be a horrible era. What's the short stream? Oh, this is just on my phone. That's the only difference. But no, chat, I'm going to say this. Remember when Bad Batch got all the backlash because the event was canceled, stuff went wrong, they were nerfing Omega. Just treat it like that, chat. I was wrong. Look, I'm going to put my name to it and say I apologize. I was in the wrong yesterday for bashing CG about what was released and the news. The Lightspeed bundles, I'm still mad at. But as for the pirate era, it is my fault, and I apologize publicly for bashing Capital Games for the announcement of the pirate faction. That's on me, and I can own that. I'm going to say this: I am not going to go for SM33. I am not investing any of my money into the era. And I am not going to chase the new content for that era. And I have a right as a content creator and just as a basic player, just like all of you guys do. I'm either going to hoard up my resources or I'm going to go for something else. What's wrong with the LSBs? Basically, they increased the prices even though they only took them up to Relic 6. And there's a lot of backlash on that. So that's something I'm still upset about. But anyways, chat, I was in the wrong for jumping down CG's throat and yelling at him. I'm just going to let my actions speak. You never do Conquest anyways. I do Conquest the first time around. I try to push hard, but this next Conquest, I'm only going to Sector 4. I'm not even going to touch Sector 5 probably. I'm just going to do Sector 4, farm up my datacrons, and move on. I don't need to keep bashing the pirate era. I don't need to keep talking bad about, oh, it's going to be such a horrible era. Right? I'm not going to do that, chat. What I'm going to do, let my actions speak. I'm just not going to showcase that era, chat. We're going to farm something fun. I may let the community decide what we're going to farm. But I just don't. I think that's the best way to do it, chat. And I think that's a more respectable way to do it instead of talking bad about CG constantly. Get Bo-Katan Mandalore. I think that'd be a good idea. Farm Gungans? No, we're not. You know what, chat? Maybe I'll put a poll in the community Discord. And we can decide on something to farm instead of investing in the pirate era. Because I am not touching that era. There is nothing they can do to interest me in that. What's up, Deacon? I enjoy them releasing new content months, if not years after the source material has already aired. What's up, Ranger? I just got Starkiller. Very nice. But I think that's what we're going to do, chat. I will talk to our content creators and we'll see what we're going to do. Because it sounds from our content creators, we're not going to be doing our conquest. We're not going to be doing the new era. Get Bo-Katan Mandalore. That team is great and good for your guild. I'm not opposed to that. I'll put something in the community. I'll put something in the Discord about that maybe next week. But a lot of content creators are like, yep, we're just going to not even do Conquest. We're just going to farm those datacrons. We're going to get that done, XYZ, and go for our alternative farm or do something fun during that era. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do the Bo-Katan thing for my guild. I am. But here, I want to know something. Is the pirate, are you guys more hyped about the pirate era than Revenge of the Sith? Which era had you more hyped? Pirate era or Revenge of the Sith era? Start poll. I want to see this, chat. I'm curious. Shitty eras are cool. It's a nice break to finish up. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying, Deacon. Good call out. Great call out. It's a nice break to finish up better things and just wait until the tunes are in the crystal store. Exactly. That's what we were talking about. And I'm curious to see what that poll says. And that will tell me a lot on what you guys think about the pirate era. And we're comparing the most two recent eras, chat. That's why I want to see. What are you guys more hyped about? Again, is the pirate era shitty? I think so. Got me hyped, but I am broke high school student. Hey, but you're enjoying what's coming to the game. You're getting a temple raid. You're getting dark side clones, right? Pirates all the way. Hey, each their own. Remember to spend your conquest tickets and finish Sector 5 at least. It's free signal data and gear. Okay, good point. All right, Yoder, I'll do Sector 5, but I'm not doing any feats. That's it. Not going for gold crate, not going for red crate. I don't care about next conquest. Scratch that. I don't care about the next 3 conquests as long as I get Jocasta New, which I will. Let's see. But no, that's a good point. That's a good point, Yoder. That's a very valid point. It's just outside of that, I just don't see a point. Yeah, that's fair. Personally, going for gold crate, so I'll get SM by the time Snoke comes out. Yeah, no, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to use this. I'll finish up all the sectors, get all the free currency. You're right, Yoder. I'll finish Sector 5, get the free currency. After that, nothing. You never cared about Conquest? I did. I do. I unlocked Bane as soon as I could. I've had a lot of unlocks to that where I tried really hard. This is just a character that gives me extra motivation to really not care about Conquest. And I think that's all we need. All right, let's take a look at the poll. 83% of you are saying that you guys were more hyped about Revenge of the Sith than the Pirate Era. And I can agree with you guys. I agree with you guys. Revenge of the Sith, when that was announced, I was so excited. To the moon, I'm like, yes. Have you watched Skeleton Crew? Yes, I have. I've watched it. I watched every single episode. I'm getting Maul and Darkside Mandos. I like that. Congratulations, TJ. Very cool. Very, very nice team. But when I heard Revenge of the Sith was the next era after Bad Batch, I was like, yes. I'm living out my childhood. We're getting a Jedi Temple raid. That is so cool. Darkside clones with Lord Vader. Awesome. And my wallet spoke to that. We invested into that era. But with this pirate era, skeleton crew era, whatever we're gonna call it. What's up, Big Cat? Let's just let our wallets and resources speak. We'll see that when we'll take a look, chat. We'll compare the unlock rates between Darkside clones and the pirates. That's how we're going to compare and contrast them. I'll unlock Maul and Jabba next era. I'm glad to not care about it. Exactly. And that's my whole point of this stream, chat. We don't need to complain about it, everything like that. I just let our resources and let our wallet speak for itself. Because let's be honest, chat. Nobody talked about the Bad Batch era. Rabbit Beaver barely covered it. Swag Frog barely covered it. Yoder barely covered it. The bigger content creators didn't care about the Bad Batch era. And guess what? I have a feeling the Pirate era is going to be the exact same. Guarantee on. In fact, and that's the point I'm trying to make. No, we're still here. We're still here. I'm the 14%. No, we're right here, chat. We're good. My bad, we're back. And this is why you set up your computer. No, we're fine, chat, we're fine. What's up, Boogie? How you doing, my friend? But nah, chat. And I think this is, Yoder put it the best way. Do the next era, do the bare minimum. Don't go for any of the new content. Wait for it to go into the stores. Wait for it to farm free to play. Get your computer up and running already. Hello, everyone. What's up, Agent? What's up? What's up, GC Devil? How are you doing, my friend? So, for those of you that are coming in, we have 11 votes, and 18% of you guys are saying you're more hyped about the Pirate Era, and 82% are more hyped about the Revenge of the Sith Era. And chat, I'm going to make an announcement. For those of you coming in late, first off, welcome. Second, if we're not going to talk bad about CG, we're not going to talk bad about the Pirate Era. In fact, we're just not going to talk about the Pirate Era anymore. And and it hurts for me to do this, but I am not investing any more money into the Revenge of the Sith Era either. Smugglers, Jabba. Yep, I saw that, Boogie. Until we get a better era, after what I heard yesterday, I'm going to just let my money speak for itself. We already talked about this earlier in stream, but until we get something more exciting, more engaging, I'm just not going to invest in the game. I'm not going to spend my money in the game. I have a job now. I'm going to start working. I'm going to start getting a steady income. Right, chat? And as a content creator and as a player, just like you guys, I have a choice whether or not to invest my money and resources into the game. And after the news that I got, I have no interest in investing in this game if that's the direction they want to go in. And that is my decision, chat. Now we are going to have fun still. I will go back to doing my GAC streams. I'll go back to doing some fun stuff. But at the end of the day, it's my decision, just as it is yours, not just because I'm a content creator, but I'm a player just like everyone else, on whether or not I spend my money and get the resources to go for the new content. And until I see improvement in what they release, then I have no interest in going for it. And that's all I'm going to say about the Pirate Era. No interest in going for it. If you guys are upset about that, you have every right to be upset about it, just as I have every right to not farm the new content. But we're going to do fun stuff still. Someone said that they want me to do Bo-Katan Mandalore. I saw someone else DM me and say, get GL Ahsoka during that time. But at the end of the day, chat, here's the thing. We're a community. We're still going to have fun. So I'm willing to work with you guys to do something fun during that sluggish era, chat, to bring some excitement to this community. Wait, TOB, does this mean no new game show for Pirate Era? I don't think I'm going to do a show for the Pirate Era. I don't think I'm going to do a show for the Pirate Era, chat. No. The Pirate Era definitely was a bit of a wild one. Didn't see that one coming. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do an era show, trivia show for the Pirate Era. Because, chat, here's the thing. I'm not going to keep complaining. This is the last stream I'm going to complain about the era. This is the last one. This is where we're going to let it all out. And then old TLB is really dead. We're still going to do a Revenge of the Sith game show. Don't worry. Really not excited for it. Not going to lie. I know. Here, let's check the poll, chat. We got 14 votes in the poll. Let's see. 86% of you guys are more excited about the Revenge of the Sith era than the Pirate Era. What's up, Bobby? I agree. Don't spend your money. It only encourages this nonsense. And that's what I'm going to say. Bobby, I'm telling everyone, I know I sound like I'm beating the dead horse. This is the last stream that we're going to be talking about the pirate era. Will I say, oh, let's read the kit for the new pirate? Sure, okay. I'm not going to spend any money. I'm not going to spend any of my crystals and none of my resources on this era. Mark my words. Just like you said, Bobby, great point. Let our money, let our resources speak for itself. Last stream talking about how bad this era is. CG, hold my beer. Pirate era seems like another chance to catch up on old content. That's what I said earlier. Great call out. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. This is another Bad Batch era, chat. So if you've been waiting to like, man, I'm really close to Leia, or I'm really close to Ahsoka, or hey, I got the dark side clones, but I have not been able to get Lord Vader. This is another catch-up era, chat. That's what it is. It's going to be another Bad Batch 2.0 era. That's what it's going to be, chat. Pirate era is mad. Hey, at least Hondo finally got a tag marking what he's most known for. Agreed. Gonna get Providing. Nice. Basically, PSA, pin message, TOB, won't spend any money on the pirate era and will engage with it free to play. Akin to Daycrons. Yep, there you go. Good, great job. I pinned that message for you, Yoder. I got you. Bobby, I'm about to unlock Lord Vader. Great. That's perfect. See, so chat, here's how the timeline's going to work. From July through September, we're stuck with this Disney Plus era. Use that time to farm what you want to farm. Whether it's a new GL, whether it's a journey character, whether you want to catch up on farming and gearing up our characters, use that era to do so. Deacon, Bad Batch was a sneaky era though. They played it up. It wasn't going necessary. They dropped them as Revenge of the Sith Raytunes. Yep, that's fair. No, I can agree with that, Deacon. Feels more like the Disney minus. Feels more like the Disney minus. I'm going to steal that from you. Bobby, if I do a video on this with the Nerd Content Creator, I'm going to steal that from you. Hold on. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That is actually hilarious. The Disney minus era of SWGOH. You'll get full rights to it. Don't worry. But chat, remember, what did I do during Bad Batch era? If it weren't for Disney, you wouldn't have anything to cry about. Gonna be a wild crossover with. Since the computer isn't set up yet, can you do a NPC stream ice cream? So what? Huh? I don't even know what that means, Yoder. Gonna be a wild crossover, whoever it's with. Bobby, like I said yesterday, got to get the money lost from Snow White. I love that too. In the words of the Emperor, do it. Yoder, know what? I'll get on my laptop and we can record a video. How about that? I love that. Oh my goodness. Pirate era equals Disney minus. Bobby, I'll give it to you. That was a funny one. That I did not think. Oh my. Iron Deer should have been Snow White. But no, chat, all jokes aside, this is the last stream we're going to complain about it. Next stream, I'll do a GAC stream tomorrow, chat. Here we go. I'll do a GAC stream tomorrow on my laptop. And I'm just going to do my GAC stream. We're not even going to talk about pirates. We're not going to talk about Skeleton Crew. We're not going to talk about the next era. We can talk about May the 4th. We can talk about Lightspeed bundles, all of that. As of right now, the pirate era is dead to me. After this stream, the pirate era has no meaning to me. No factor. And that's how I'm going to let my voice be heard. What about Captain Jack? Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow's an exception. If Captain Jack Sparrow comes to the game chat, I will spend money and I'll take back every word I said. That's the deal, chat. Captain Jack Sparrow comes to the game, I'll say I will publicly apologize to CG. How about that, chat? That seems fair. But let's check the poll. Let's check the poll. I'm executor, right? There we go. That's what I love to hear. When we get one of the worst, no, scratch that. When we get the worst possible news about an era, go for something else. Don't save up. Don't invest your money. Get executor. Someone else said that they're profundity right. Get it. Get profundity. Get Leia. Get Jabba. Get Sith Eternal. Get JMK. That's what I like to hear. Don't let a horrible, poor, non-exciting era ruin the game for you. Go for something else. Still have fun with the game. Skeleton Crew's bad marketing era, in my opinion, was a kids show. Adults spend on the game. It's not like they used to be kids that buy Clone Wars content. Exactly. I would actually love it if the new pirate faction sucks at endgame. Oh, I would laugh. Oh, I would laugh. Seems like a good time to beef out my teams. Exactly. That's my message for this stream, chat. I'm not going to say, oh, CG sucks. Oh, Meathead's so horrible. None of this is Meathead's fault. Meathead's a great community manager. CG, I'm not going to talk bad about you. You will see how well your era does with how much money we spend and what we're going to do with it. Now, if you tie relics behind it because you know people aren't going to invest in it, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's Goonies, Star Wars. Yeah, basically it's Goonies. It's basically Goonies, chat. I'm going to use the pirate faction to get the Dark Side clones to Relic 9 and maybe GL. So, hey, that's what I want to hear, chat. Pirates are not a faction, my bad. Pirate era, not a faction. You're good. But chat. All right, everyone, tell me what you're gonna do during the pirate era, chat. What do you guys want to go for? What are you guys wanting to farm for your own accounts? Bad Batch sucks, so they can't all be winners. They aced it with Darkside clones. Time for more Ewok level garbage. Thank you. I'm most likely going for Mason Lord Vader. That's exciting. Very nice. Congratulations, Bobby. Not going to lie, with how the era battles are, it's going to be, if you invest, you get extra, but the first tier will be ample. That's fair. That's fair. But go ahead. Tell me what you guys want to go for. Everyone's comment will be read. Everyone's voice is heard in this stream. This is where we vent, give our honest thoughts, and tell me what you're going to do during that era. I'm curious. Finishing my Bo-Katan Mandalore squad and most likely profundity on Horde until a new raid to be ready to invest. That's fair. Congratulations, Iron Deer. Yoder, I can assume by the time the Pirate era ends, check SWGOH.gg by the end of the era, and Lord Vader will be the top 3 most popular GL. I agree. Gonna probably go Mason, maybe Lord Vader on my main, and of course, Lord Vader on my alt with beefy clones. Applied the Omi to CX2 today. Congratulations, Astra. Them adding Datacrons to the first tunes in an era is intentional, since by the time all the era tunes are released, the first 2 will go to Chromium packs and weekly shipments. Very true. We need an Old Republic era with Revan Reborn as a GL. I would be excited about that. You know how I would set up my laptop right now to start talking about an Old Republic era, chat. I would have. We need over, yep. 4K crystals for 50 shards versus 2.6K for 10. Yep. Don't generally go for the new content. Anyways, my plan is same. Pretty a patrol, Leia, new Bad Batch, then maybe Lord Vader. Nice. Going to up my relic levels, very nice. Oh yeah, LMAO, I forgot Mace was coming. I'll slow farm the Vanguards free to play, same here. Honestly, they can cut off the Dark Side clones for being required for Mace, and people would still buy. That's fair, I would agree. I think, and here's the thing, chat, it's not only the fact that they're making Lord Vader better, it's the team that we want. It is exciting content that we have been asking for. That's why people are investing. That's why we're going for it. I'm still probably going to still buy the episode pass just because of the overall value it's worth. And I'm not going to tell you what to buy and what not to buy. I'm not going to tell you. Everyone has their own roster. Everyone can play the game how they want to play it, right? I have no right to tell you what to go for. I can give you my opinion, my suggestion, but I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm kind of annoyed still about the Lord Vader lifters. Lifters do the squad more than Lord Vader. Wonder how Tarkin lead will be compared to Lord Vader. Lord Vader should be the MVP of his squad. I agree. Tarkin should be able to do something with the team, but it should be better with Lord Vader. I agree. What? Tears. I'm only going for Mace because the Dark Side clones. That's fair. I may go for, know what, chat? I may go finish up my Mace farm during the Pirate era. I'm only going for Mace because Dark Side clones. Still hoping the Eternal Emperor and Dark Vitiate. Oh, Dark Vitiate would have been so cool. Mace better be a badass motherfucker. TLB, what if the next Focus Datacrons are nuts so you have to buy Pirate episode? I'm not going to. I want my wallet to speak for itself. If my roster suffers because I'm not going for Pirates, that's just going to be me taking a stand, and it's going to mean more to you guys saying, hey, I'm not going to change because of something, you know? I'm just not, and I'm not going to. Like Darth Vitiate, Revan Reborn, like, oh my. Clone Wars Season 7 where we could have gotten a GL Maul, Duchess Satine. Getting Old Republic, KOTOR, SWGOH content. I just don't know how they fell off so hard. I won't make a move for Datacrons. I accept them, but I don't spend on them outside Conquest. That's fair. That's a respectable decision. Old Republic would have make non-spenders spend on the pass for the first time. Exactly, Yoder. Old Republic is completely untapped. Exactly. Imagine Darth Vitiate, Darth Revan. Imagine we get Revan Reborn. Imagine we get a Starforge. There's so much they could do. Imagine Pirates are required for the next GL. Now I'm not going for the next GL. So like I saw on Reddit, CG always seems to have the pattern of we're so back to it's so over. Why is that so true, Astra? Why is that so true? The Focus Datacrons are so expensive, they hurt my Datacron inventory. Not sure I'll get them anymore. I agree. Spit in the wind and see where it lands. I will. And I'm gonna say this. I will say this, chat. I'm gonna put my claim to it. I am not investing in an era that seems lackluster when I let my money speak for itself with the Revenge of the Sith. It's like that meme I made. Oh no, Yoder. Oh no. Sounds like my high school relationship, Ash. Bruh, Bobby is just hitting it with the memes. I wish you were on a computer so you could show chat the meme I made about we're so back to it's Jover. Oh yeah, I remember that meme. I'll do a short GAC stream tomorrow, Yoder. I got you. Yeah, and you and me both, Bobby. You and me both. Oh my. Oh my. But chat, I just don't. All I'm going to say is I don't know how we go from Dark Side Clones, Jedi Temple Raid, all of this to, oh, Pirate Era. Disney. I heard someone call it the Disney Plus era. Always so disappointed that, oh my. I mean, we get so it's like this, chat. You pull a baddie, right? You get the most attractive woman or man, whatever way you swing. Hey, it's 2025. Whatever way you swing, whatever way you guys swing, it's always fine. It's like you pull her, it's great and everything, and then all of a sudden an NBA, MLB, like an athlete just takes her away from you. It's like we had this hype, we had this build up, and then it just gets taken from us. It's like it hurts, chat. It hurts. Because you saw how excited we were. Me, Yotter, Swag Frog, Caracal, Rabbit Beaver. We're all getting on a call, talking about the era, talking about the hype when Dark Side Clones were announced. When we heard that Lord Vader's getting a lifter, Jedi Temple Raid, we were all talking about it. Where's all the hype? I have seen hardly anyone talk about this pirate era. The baddie was the Dark Side Clones, then you end up with the grenade, which is the pirate era. Why is that so true? I don't know if I would say the pirate era is equal to getting. Oh my. Yo, what's up? What did I miss? Basically, this is where we're all venting, and after this stream, we're just gonna act as if the pirate era doesn't exist anymore. Because all you guys do is okay, Josh, that's not what. Josh, we literally said that we want the what do you call it? I want Old Republic era. I wouldn't be mad if we got New Republic era, chat. I wouldn't be mad if we got something like that. The pirate era is the baddie's overweight friend. He just said the pirate era is the baddie's overweight friend. That is the best thing. Oh my, pirate era is maybe fleet bait for next year. I could see it being fleet bait. I could see it. Okay, that's crazy. All right, you know what, Josh, here, I'll give you 3 eras that don't involve the prequels that I would rather have than the pirate era. I'd rather have New Republic content. I would rather have a Mando Season 3 era. And I would rather have Old Republic era. That's what I'd rather have. None of those involve the prequels. None of that involves the prequels. I'd rather have a sequel era than a pirate era. Real life has rage bait and SWGOH has fleet bait. That's crazy. I need some Lizzo and Jack Black. I would rather have Lizzo and Jack Black than a pirate era, honestly. Now, chat, if it is not a pirate era and it's not a Skeleton Crew era and this is just being interpreted wrong, I will apologize. If this is Mando Season 3 era, I will apologize. But as of right now, if it's just a Skeleton Crew era, I have no apology. Exactly, Astra. What happened to Force Awakens Anniversary? Was actually looking forward to Snoke, Scav Ray, rework, Holdo, Lifter. Exactly. Oh my, imagine Snoke's the GL this year. Oh my goodness. That would get me hyped. I watched like 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew, so I know the droid and that is it. Yeah. I will say, chat, the pirate era is the Disney minus era, as someone said, who was it that said it? As Bobby Samuel said in the chat, this is the Disney minus era. If they have a pirate ship become the meta, I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge to clean me of this evil. Imagine if we got the missing characters from the sequels like Snoke, BB-9E. Oh my. Praetorian Guard. That would have been so exciting. How big is your place? A whole house to yourself? I'm not comfortable sharing that information. But all I'm saying is, chat, okay, it's not just Josh saying it, though. I will give Josh fair. But I don't just want prequel era. Sequel era. Give us the rest of the sequel characters. Old Republic era. I would have loved that. Or give us New Republic Mando Season 3. Final Order can be the new tag, like Imperial Troopers, Separatists, separate from the Empire. It just looks pretty, yeah. But that's all I'm saying, chat. They fly now? They fly now. But no, I understand what you guys are saying. I really do. But it's just the fact that I don't know what they do. I don't know how we're taking a 180, chat. I don't. Give me a second, chat. Hold on. We're not done with stream yet. Hold on. Bada bing, bada bing. Where's it at? Where are we at? Where are we at? There. All right. You're moving because I asked. What? Wait, what? What, Josh? Oh. Pirate era? Nah, flop era. Oh, have a good day, Josh. God bless you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chat. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts that it looks like we're going, instead of 0 to hero, we're going hero to 0. That's all. That's all. But, all right, any final thoughts from chat before we end stream? Any final thoughts that you guys want to be heard throughout the community? Everyone's comment will be read. I can write it down with pirates. We're really going 0 to hero to 0 again. Oh my. Any final thoughts, chat? What are you guys thinking? New triple drop event. Oh, I'll just drop a video. Look, Arnold's even talking about the May 4th stuff. He's not even talking about the pirate stuff. When's the setup coming back? We're not going to have a setup. I'll do a GAC stream tomorrow for you guys. Sana and Ness got the pirate tag too. Yep, I saw that, and Hondo, which is, all right, that's cool, but whatever. Conquest feats look miserable, by the way. Oh. Even more motivation, Cap. Thank you. Thank you for more motivation to not care about the pirate era. Get your computer up by next stream, please. I swear to God, if the mobile stream for... Chat, I will do a longer mobile stream, but I will be on my laptop to do like a quick, 20-minute GAC stream. I don't pressure you into your setup for no reason. Fair. Fair. But what else you guys want to talk about before I get off? What else is there that you guys want to discuss? Hondo is the Balin skull from... Oh my gosh. Longer mobile streams for GAC is greater than laptop stream. Ooh, hot take. Hot take from Astra. I will do a longer mobile stream tomorrow, but we'll do like a 20-30 minute stream for GAC. I was so upset about the pirate era, chat. I didn't even finish my GAC today. I only did the front wall. You got interested at the place. You got internet at the place. I know it took me a minute to get it up. I have internet. My buddy does. Yep. Longer TOB stream equals 40 minutes max. Yotter, we have been live for 50 minutes. So it is above 40 minutes. So, but no. I was so upset about the pirate era, I didn't even do my GAC. I didn't. Because I was so mad. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Bobby. I really... Wait, that makes it... Chat, we're only 40 away from 1,250 subs. W, chat. W. But no, chat, I was just so distraught. But chat, as I said, tomorrow we're just gonna act as if the pirate era doesn't exist. 24-hour stream for the new pirate. Nope. Doing this is one of the longest. Dang, this is one of the longest streams. I know, Yotter. What could the new pirate GL? Yotter, if we get a pirate GL, so help me. So help me. I don't want to hear that, Yotter. Stop it. We're not getting a pirate GL. Please no. Cannon strength Honda ohm. Hey, Honda went one-on-one with Anakin Skywalker and he survived. That's all I'm saying. They're going to get a meta fleet. Oh my gosh. What can they even do for a pirate? Nothing. They'd have to do Clone Wars Hondo. That's the only thing they could do, chat. Seriously, that's the only thing they could do is Clone Wars Hondo. Do we really have no clean cups? Oh well. No, clean enough. There we go. Hold on, my bad, chat. My bad. Hondo could have been a GL. He could have. CG jumped the gun on that. CG. Oh wait, Hondo out here taking out a ship of Jedi. Buddy is built different. He's him, chat. There we go. Yeah, Arnold's is... Know how sad it is, chat? The biggest content creator for the game is not talking about the pirate era. Instead, he's talking about triple drop. He was not talking about anything like that when the Revenge of the Sith era was announced. Nothing. Emphas, Nest, and her group pirates. Yeah, Nest is a pirate. She got the pirate tag. Sorry, Shad, I'm making chocolate milk. Look at that, chat. Chocolate milk for the win. Oh. We need a new capital ship and that pirate or something else. Pirate, please, CG. Send me some. I wish. Kaya Arnold, TO101, fought my guildmate in GAC. Didn't even finish. He just yelled coward and logged off his main account. My guildmate won. Wait, did Arnold rage today? I have not watched an Arnold stream in so long. I may have to watch it if he raged. But, alright. There we go. Made chocolate milk, chat. W's. Ooh, that's good, chat. Dude, honestly, I'm surprised you don't call during Arnold's streams so we can watch them. Yotter, you have never brought up that idea. Rage is the path to the dark side? Good. But yeah, the last Arnold stream that I watched, Dang, was it last August? Oh. So, but he lost? I'm going to have to watch that stream then. I might watch that. But I don't know, chat. If he's not even covering the Pirate era, I don't know who will. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Yeah. Sorry, chat. I had to do it. But I don't know, chat. I swear, you know what I find hilarious? Yo, though, and he raged off. I was like, oh, he's going to come back. Nope. That's actually hilarious. But no, I'm going to talk to Beaver a little bit more tonight. I'll talk to you, Yoder, as well. We're going to see. We're going to try to do something special for the Pirate era that does not involve pirate content. We'll discuss that and we'll figure something else out. But chat, I think I'm we can go a few more minutes. But let's take a look at the poll. Hold on. Wow, 18 votes. 89% of you guys are more hyped about Revenge of the Sith than the Pirate era. Wow. I'm not hyped for Pirates. Oh, gosh. I can tell by that poll, chat. Nobody cares about it. They could also add for Force Awakens with Kix as the last clone. They already revealed all of the units for Revenge of the Sith. You know what, chat? I would have taken... A Jedi Temple Guard would have been more hyped than SM-33. I'm going to say it right now. If we got Jedi Temple Guard as a unit, not Grand Inquisitor Temple Guard, no. Just a plain, bland Jedi Temple Guard, that would have been more exciting than the Pirate era. I didn't even watch all the episodes. Hot take, chat. I don't like Andor. Andor would have been a better era. Andor would have been 10 times better. Pirates seem skippable like the new Bad Batch. I agree. And that's what we were talking about throughout this stream, chat. That's exactly what we were talking about. This era, just farm what you want to farm. Make it a catch-up era, just like the new Bad Batch. Our money and what we invest our resources in will speak volumes to them. Now, if they pull an Inquisitor on us where they drop a lifter to make that team broken, okay. But I don't see them doing that. That was a once in a blue moon. But I don't know, chat. As I said, I was so mad yesterday about the pirate news. Didn't even finish my GAC. I tanked my GAC yesterday. I didn't want to do anything involving GAC or SWGOH yesterday after I got off stream. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do like a 20-minute GAC stream, and then we'll discuss more tomorrow about what we're going to do during the Pirate era. But any last remarks, chat? Any last remarks? Any last thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before we get off? Aren't Zero Company pirates? Chat, by the way, I am playing Zero Company on launch. Mark my words. So now it's 20 minutes. Good luck doing 3 battles. I mean, yeah. I just lost all motivation. I lost all motivation after the Pirate era, chat. I'll get reinvigorated next week for GAC, but until then, yeah, no. Are you going to stream that? Oh, best believe I'm gonna stream Rogue Company. Best believe it, chat. I'm cooking something up fun with the art content crews. Were you able to finish Era Battle Max tier? No, I was not. Alright, chat. Yeah, I'm streaming Zero Company. Chat, I gotta get going. I finished my chocolate milk. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we got 2 months of Revenge of the Sith. That's true. But until then, chat, we're stuck with the stupid, horrendous, garbage Skeleton Crew / Pirate era. But we're going to pull through together, chat. Till then, God bless y'all.